Hey everybody. Hey everybody. Having a few difficulties here this morning. I've had to grab my emergency headset today because my other one is either not charging or the battery on it's broken, which would be really annoying, primarily because still getting used to this mic, but yeah, primarily because the let me see here. Yeah, primarily because it's very new. Alright, okay, but today's not going to be as long as yesterday, admittedly. And I am going to, here we go. So I'm going to just go on for a few hours, I suppose, with this campaign. The problem that I've been having with running certain games that really don't want to work on a two-screen monitor is starting to really wear me down a bit. But that's okay. Look, there's ways around it, and let's be honest, it's not the biggest problem in the world. So we're going to resume campaign here. Right, we've got to battle straight up. I'd forgotten about this, but we're going to do it now. So today I am going to be running what's preemptively a zero sesh for a new D&D campaign, which I've designed. It's just completely homebrew. I designed it with my kids group. I teach D&D to kids.
Now we're talking. Show us the
Kind of like a social thing.
Spearmen! Spearmen!
What's going on here?
Now
2
we're
and
talking.
3. Yeah. But yeah, teach D&D to kids. Just to kind of help socialise them in a way.
Swordsmen!
I mean, they enjoy it, they love it, so
Combat's in our blood.
that's what matters to me. Alright, so let's take a look here. How are we going to do this? We're getting attacked. I'm still like half asleep at the moment. I haven't had a coffee in months because of my condition.
Let's go to war.
But I'm almost tempted to today.
Spearmen!
Alright, so we're going to these guys. I'm going to set up a fairly defensive front line here. So pop. Yep, they're already there. Now again, this and this. The question is how do we do this? Put my archers back here. Put the general even further back. I mean, I could place my archers in that here, but 100% they're going to get discovered, so it's too... Let's try this
Your light melee infantry.
because I think my archers are far enough back that the enemy's archers would have to get pretty darn close. And we've got the cavalry up back here, so here we go.
The enemy approaches!
Oh, Wessex cavalry, not Anglo-Saxons. Well, they're Anglo-Saxons, but they're technically Saxons.
After them!
Well, they do have a fair amount of cavalry. But our cavalry is more than a match for them. I will definitely say that.
Blood will flow!
I was tempted to split these two. In
That's
fact,
the
I
way.
will do that. I'm going to
At the
split
gallop!
them.
That's the way.
I'm going to keep them in the same unit just in case I quickly need to pull everyone back. Alright, I wonder what they were trying to do there.
Faster, horsemen.
Cavalry! Riders, up the pace!
Looks like they're
Swordsmen!
kind of coming in on an angle here. I'm tempted to... In fact, that's what I'm going to
That's
do.
what we
I'm
like.
going to
We'll ruin their day!
move these guys up. In
Now
fact,
we're talking!
the other thing I'm going to do here,
Spearmen! Heard and understood!
move these guys up as well.
Take them down! Up the pace! Swordsmen!
Put them back into formation here.
Riders, up the pace.
We're going to move our archers
Pick
here.
those feet up! Cavalry!
Where we've got scout horsemen and mailed horsemen. So they do have quite a lot of cavalry.
Spearmen!
Alright, here we go.
Take them down!
Bring
Cavalry!
him in. In fact, what we're going to do
Splashing!
is we're going to send this fella over here. We're going to drop these guys out of...
Level them.
What we are interested in is making sure we pick off any archers.
Incoming charge!
To be honest, I can't actually see any. So what we're going to do
We
is
have
we're going to
discovered
get
the
these guys
enemy's
to
hidden
fire
units.
javelins, wipe them out. Okay, we're going to get the general over here.
Cavalry, at a
We're
gallop.
going to have our cavalry join. No, we're not. We're going to have them
Riders,
flank.
up the pace. Loose arrows.
Why? Because this here is a Royal Spearman unit and they're using horsemen to
Spearmen!
take them out.
We are the company!
Now, what we don't want is any kind of cavalry getting back here, because our archers are unprotected at the moment.
Our general is under attack.
Excellent.
Combat's in our
Okay,
blood.
that's wiped out their skirmishers.
Show us the foe!
See, they flee before our might.
Okay.
Combat's
So
in
what we're
our
going to do is
blood!
we're going to get our archers to run
Up
up
the
here.
pace!
Cavalry.
Combat's in our blood! Strike hard!
We're going to make sure that these horsemen are completely routed. We're going to move this spear unit back. We don't need them there.
Spearmen!
We're going to move this spear unit back. We don't need them there. What we
Spearmen!
are going to do is we're going
Quick
to move them
marching
here.
in! Haste along!
Okay.
That's the way.
Cavalry's good. We're moving them behind.
Let's go to war.
Yep, we've got this unit here. That's fine. Okay.
Bowmen!
We're going to use our bowman. We're going to place them right here.
Steady now!
Ready and willing.
This looks like it's pretty much over here, is it?
Charge!
Yep.
Swift as the
So
wind.
again, here we go. We're going to put these guys here and we're going to
Charge them!
try and put all these guys into a single unit with the general.
Incoming charge!
And now
Needs thrashing!
we're going to set these guys to open fire.
Wipe them out! Spearmen!
Okay, looks like these guys are moving back. Again,
That's the way!
charge these guys in.
Spearmen! Break them!
And we're going to keep doing that down the
Show us the
line.
foe! Let's go to war! Pound the ground!
In fact, we're going to
No
move you guys here. We're
slackers.
going to move
No
you guys
slackers!
over
Haste along!
here.
Incoming charge!
Absolutely obliterated that unit. Do the same thing down the line. Just free these guys
Your
up.
command! Swordsman! Ready and willing! Swordsman! What's your command? Mangle them! Swordsmen!
We're going to move this fella down here and he can hit
Pound the
that
ground!
flank. In fact, what we're going to do is
The battle is turning in our favor.
The country! Lion
we're going to
is
move move these guys here and these guys in the back.
Quick, that's the way. Combat's in our blood.
Here we go. These guys have had enough time to rest too, so they're going to be going at full pelt. I'm going to make sure our archers are focusing this mailed spearman unit so they don't hit our cavalry.
We are the Cymry!
Alright, now we're going to move the cavalry back out.
The enemy general is dead!
Well, that's handy.
See, they flee before our might!
Spearmen!
Alright, our spearmen, everybody's going to charge now.
Spearmen! Crush them!
Alright, then we're going to bring our cavalry back around, but we're going to aim at this flank here.
Now we're talking! Omen!
This is pretty much over at this rate. So we're going to move our archers back over here now.
Up the pace!
Turn them off fire at will.
We are the Cymry! Now we're talking! Who needs thrashing?
There we go.
Now we're talking!
We're going to get our cavalry to do what they do post-battle, run down any units which are rather large.
That's the way!
Alright,
Spearmen! Combat's in our
we're
blood!
going to get these guys to fire at will over here.
Double time, men!
For example, at a unit like this,
Who needs thrashing?
get you all to fire at that because that's a unit that could survive.
This
So
calls
we're going
for
to
a
drop, I
drill.
don't know what the number is, but we're going to drop them down
Watch for arrows!
to probably about 4 or 5, methinks.
Combat's in our blood!
Yeah, there we go. And I am quite, not quite yet.
When we work together, we win!
Hopefully.
This calls for a drink!
Oh no, they're out of ammo. Alright. So that was a solid battle. Again, we just lost just under 400, which seems to be roughly oof, my my ratio. A rank 10 general. That's annoying. Okay, let's take a look here.
Every
Public
man will
order.
do his duty.
Alright. Now, I don't want to take this one just yet.
We
So
will
we'll take
serve
this.
you well. We will. Yes.
Now, we've just got this band down the back here. Let's take a look here. So the garrison's probably losing,
For the Cymry.
not yet. So we're going to maintain our siege.
Victory awaits.
Just a wee bit more. We're going to
Bring
see.
their doom.
So they've probably, yeah, they've got 2 turns until they run out of supplies, so we can, okay, you're fine. Give you a siege engineer. Risk a rebellion. Alright. Yep, North Mercia. that makes sense.
My warriors will not falter. Get
Going
along
to
there.
move this fella down here for now.
Eager for action.
Alright. So the objective right now is to keep Wessex's armies off our backs while we capture Abatife. I wonder if that's like Aberdeen. Abatife. Anyway, we're going to try and keep Wessex off our back here, so we can, once we capture this settlement, that opens a gateway to starting to capture all these running down the line. What we really need to do is we need to make sure, number one, we're protected here. Number two, and this is the more important one, we're protected down here. That is why I'm not sending them to take these larger settlements, because if we get caught out by a 20 stack or multiple 20 stacks, we're going to be in a very hard place. We could have these two backing each other, and that could work. The other thing that I want to do
Every man will do his duty.
is start reinforcing this gentleman here. Alright, so we'll give him another sword unit. Now we don't have cavalry, but we're not likely to get any time soon. What we're going to do is 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to pop those. And what we're going to do as well, we're actually going to join those two, and we're going to get this last one here. There we go. So that's a 20 stack now. If we leave him there for another 3 turns or so, they should be fully restored. Our food is fine. And from memory, we've got 7 turns of an army supplied. And let's take a look here. What have we got going? Ah, yes. So this is a good one too to have. I think we'll focus on economy in a little bit later. What we really want to start focusing on our army. So we'll start researching army-based technologies next. The question really is how many more 20 stacks. Okay, we've got an uprising. True sovereignty, yep. Yeah, we can do this one. Alright.
My warriors will not falter.
Show us the
Well,
foe.
first
Warriors,
thing, Wolf.
attack. Strike them down.
Not even bothering with niceties here. All rebels shall be executed.
Without question. We will serve you well.
Now, the reason these guys aren't happy is because I have a huge tax rate as well.
We will serve
Question
you well.
really is,
Eager for action.
should I take Gloucester? Gloucester. Gloucester. It's really interesting how the names are the same, but have
Warriors
changed.
attack.
Okay, so let's take a look.
Strike them down.
Yeah, we're going to wait one more
Victory
turn,
awaits.
and then we'll start losing supplies after that next turn, but we are going to wait.
For the glory of the Cymry.
He might try to jump in there.
For the glory of the Cymry.
Now, we don't own this, nor do we want to. But we do want to own that one. And definitely this one. So what we are going to
Audrey's
do,
son will prove his worth.
let's take a look here.
We are Arthur's folk, true of heart. Send them packing.
Alright.
Hit hard and fast.
We're going to watch his
My
back here.
warriors will not falter.
So
Victory awaits
All of a sudden,
for the Cymru.
multiple 20 stacks there. Looks like we're going to get this one and possibly this one. This will give us an entire new province to take care of. What it will also do is it'll open this up so we can push him from this way now, and I can leave a single army here. I can have another army take out Caer Gwent and moving across here, while this army here moves in this way. And then we should have almost all of Wales. We won't have these two here, which is unfortunate because that's going to cause a bit of discontent. But if we are able to take all of this and this, what I can do is make peace with Wessex at that stage and then take that part of Wales. Yeah, I thought he might be doing something silly. Hopefully we can catch him with our 20 stack. Alright, so we want this fella here.
Folk, true
Yep.
of heart.
Don't waver.
Again, no mercy. Unfortunately, every time we do this, we're losing men, but we're going to add these guys.
I go from strength to strength. My warriors will not falter.
Again,
Ready to fight?
this guy is slowly building up. What do I want? I want to try to... We're going to do it this way. Then we are going to add this fella here.
Every man
Okay.
will do his duty.
He's nearly ready to take on that. There we go.
Victory awaits.
Here we go. The question really is do we wait a little longer?
Don't waver. Attack has
See,
won.
he's got a fairly good...
Let the enemy beware. Get along there.
there we go. We'll put him here.
Here's attack.
Now we'll
For the Cymru.
Alright. Normally I wouldn't fight a battle like this, I'd just take over the settlement, but because we're streaming, because this is, I would say this is a foregone conclusion, and when you fight battles like this, I often find that when it's so overwhelmingly in your favour, you lose less when you auto-resolve. We're going to wait. Yep. Just in case we need our archers to set fire to things. Alright. How do we want to do this? Could land them here, rather than going through there. You know what we're going to do
Who
actually?
needs thrashing? We are the
two,
Cymru.
3,
Axemen.
4,
Raiders.
5.
Talking.
Okay. We're going to put these guys back here.
Spearmen.
Our spearmen are going to be back here. Now, the question is how to do this.
Axemen.
Well, we definitely want this lot over here. Oop. And we're going to drop them all up there.
Axemen.
Now, do we want our axemen pushing through here? Yeah, we can do that.
Ready
But
and
what we're going to
willing.
do first, we're going to take these guys off skirmish. We're going to line them up. I'm going to set them to here. I'm going to set these on fire.
Be sure to
battle.
protect your general in combat. His loss would be keenly felt amongst his remaining troops.
Take them down.
Swordsmen. Kill them.
Oop. You
Strike
there.
out the wall.
Kill them.
There.
The enemy tremble before our superior numbers.
Strike hard.
Okay.
End the lot of them.
Okay, excellent. Watchtower is good.
Bowmen!
Why are we losing bowmen?
Attack the walls! Fire! Fire at will! They're shooting at us!
These guys. We'll sort them out in a second. What we're going to do now too is we're going to get this fella to come up here now, because that'll...
The enemy's tower has been destroyed.
We'll ruin their day!
Alright.
We are the cavalry.
They're too strong!
Excellent. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to flick this off, and we're going to start firing on the archers. They're already doing what they want to do. And we're going to move these spearmen up nice and slow.
No slackers!
What are you guys?
That's the way!
See, they flee
These guys
before
up
our
over
might.
here.
Peter! Now they're in trouble! They're firing at us!
We certainly are.
They're firing at us! Let's go to war! We sighted the enemy! Fire at will! Enemy sighted!
Try and take out these archers, make life a bit easier.
The enemy reveals themselves.
What's your command? They're firing at us! Trash them! Enemy sighted!
The enemy reveals themselves.
We
Again,
sighted the enemy!
making sure the archers are actually firing.
We sighted the enemy! Keep your heads down there! Fire!
The enemy
Here we
reveals
go.
themselves.
We found our foes!
There we go. We've wiped
The
them.
enemy reveals themselves.
We found our
At this
foes!
stage, we're just going to let the archers do as they please. We're going to move them up a bit.
Up the pace!
Now that they're under absolutely no threat, we're going to move our cavalry up into the open here.
To victory!
Get these guys to move up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to halt these guys for a second, because I want these guys to come up through here. If you destroy this, what's often happening is there's a glitch that forces these guys, they won't climb up the tower, they'll run away.
Watch for the missiles! What's enemy sighted! Quick march it is!
Okay, so now these guys will find... Yep, they'll come up now too.
That's the way! Mangle them! What's your command?
Here we go.
Charge!
Not too worried about that tower because we're pushing it this way.
Their archers are hitting us.
Keep your heads
Our
down,
archers are
lads.
nearly out of ammo.
Watch for arrows!
Alright,
That's
now,
the way.
because this is the general, pay him some special attention.
Missiles! Watch it!
It's a challenge. Race.
There we go.
Ah! They shot me! Hands them off!
Alright,
Kill
these guys to charge on him.
See, they flee before our might.
Axemen!
The enemy's at our rear.
At this stage,
Strike
we're
hard!
going to take out the gate.
Strike them hard!
Most likely we'll just have these guys.
Show us the foe!
They still can't come.
Wipe them out! Swordsmen!
We'll have these guys just clean them up. Hopefully we won't need to send anybody through here to get oiled on.
Swordsmen!
Javelin.
Attack!
The enemy's gates have been destroyed.
So again,
Axemen.
we'll just wait back here until the swordsmen clean up. Take over the gate.
Axemen. needs thrashing?
What's your command?
Swordsmen!
Take them down!
Heirs of Arthur!
Double time, men! Let's go to
Pushing
war!
up on me.
Let's go to war!
Trash them! Charge them!
Axemen!
These javelins.
Don't hold back! Show us the foe!
We broke them!
Axemen!
Wipe them out! What's your command? Strike hard!
That's pushing on him now.
Attack!
We'll ruin their gate!
Swordsmen! Forward!
We really should be claiming this.
Axemen!
Trash them! We broke them!
Axemen!
Swordsmen!
They got behind us!
We won't need to. We'll finish all these guys, I think, before the gate's captured.
Charge!
Let's go to war! Now we're talking!
The enemy swordsmen!
It's the last
Axemen!
Strike hard!
That should be it. Okay, let's take a look and see how many we lost. 135. So that's not bad. That's roughly a 1 in 17 was killed, unfortunately.
Right now!
But that's much better than
We are Arthur's folk, true of heart.
let's just repair a few of these. Now it says governance available. Alright, so we've got this entire area now. Let's put this young fella over here. Let's take a look. He's loyal. We have him marry somebody. I'm going to ask him for his loyalty. There we go. So, yep. Perfect. That's what I like to see. Now, let's take a look at our estates. We do have a few more now. But the question is do we want to give any away? Now, this fellow here. We want to... No, that's not him. Let's take a look here. We don't like him having so much influence. That will be fine for now. Let's take a look at our family tree. House of Aberfroth. Alright, so we have married out into a few places. Let's take a look here. So we've got Dincut. Ilwal is king at the moment. And we've married into... Who is this? Oh, that's the blue team. Forgotten what they are. Like some Essex derivative. Merwin. And Clinnock. Alright, this is good. We can work with this. We're taking a look at our governors now. Again, I like all the influence to be under under 6. Okay, so what have we got here?
Victory awaits!
So we're going
Don't
to wait
waver!
a couple more turns here. I don't know if we need this though. So what we're going to do, we are going to upgrade it though for now. We can just come back and get rid of it later. And of course there is another one. Just going to ignore him. These guys lost a few men. Alright. So question is what do we want? Yeah, we could build that one. I'm happy with that. Probably want to change that one. In fact, what we're going to do is we're going to stop building that one. Change that about.
For the glory of the Cymry. Attackers won. As you say.
Alright. So this is moving along nicely now. Now something that we can possibly do is we could drop the taxes. Not that much. To about here. That's going to stop people from rebelling against us so much.
My warriors will not falter.
That's annoying. Alright, so what are we going to do over here?
My warriors will not
You,
falter.
my friend. Are good enough to start taking them on. Going to change that up. In fact, we're going to go through a couple of these. So, yep.
Every man will do his duty.
I am so
Fall upon
tempted.
them.
Yeah, we are just going to take this settlement.
Go from strength to strength.
We're going to have our friend over here go
Strike
back
them
here.
down.
We're going to knock this down. We're going to repair all of those and that. Now, I think at this stage, because this is our front line, so what I like to do, if you have a frontline province like this, having a garrison is a good idea. Why? Because if they get hit, they will actually be able to defend themselves. Alright, so all of a sudden, we're going to have an old hand. Loyalty. Let's take a look here. I'm going to turn her down, unfortunately. But we are going to bribe this gentleman with some words. Okay, that'll do us for now. We are going to take North Snottingham.
We will serve you well.
Well, you are doing good things. Let's see here. Make you more of a champion. Here we go. Here we go, more rebellions. Reign of Blood. More public disorder. And then we've got this one. Alright. So we've got 3 public order. So that's -6 public order there. We're not happy with
Rodri's
that.
son will prove his worth. Fall upon them.
Take these guys out.
My deeds
These guys will
increase
stop
my renown.
rebelling once we... Let's see here.
My men are the best.
We will serve you well.
That's annoying.
Send them packing.
Goodness gracious. Wessex is garrisoned up
For
all
the country!
all the towns. And again, here too.
Our spirits are resolute.
What we're going to do is we're going to wait until his supplies have come back a bit, and wait till this isn't a frozen wasteland. This here, we're going to knock that down. Now, this area should start to pan out a little bit better. So let's take a look here. So we've got Dewitt. Yep, that makes sense. We've only owned the one area there. Same over here. Now, we do want Caer Gwent and all these. So, eventually, once this area is cleaned up, we're going to move through there. So, alright. Interesting. Next thing we're going to do, absolutely, we're going to start researching siege warfare. Aha!
Every
That
man
explains
will
a
do
few
his
things.
duty. Agreed.
Cirencester was a stronghold of the Romans in Britannia, built on one of the major roads and graced with a large amphitheatre, a forum and high stone walls. Like many other Roman towns, the settlement went into decline after Rome left, until the Saxons fought the Britons to claim the site for their own. Not that they could agree who owned it, as Cirencester saw a battle between warlords of Mercia and West Sax or Wessex. Not long after those two usurping kingdoms were founded. The land here is excellent for farming, most especially for raising sheep. Cirencester would be worth taking. We have done so. Okay, now this is not bad. Not bad at all. We will build this here, and we're going. We will change. Yep, we can change one.
We are Arthur's folk, true
Now.
of heart.
This guy's got full supply. His army's good. He's moving in on
Attackers
Caer
won.
Gwent.
Let the enemy beware.
His supplies aren't too great, but what we are going to
Hit
do
hard and fast.
is we're going to take what we can. You don't always have to
As you
focus
say.
on the large
Without
settlement.
question,
You can starve them out.
we will do you proud.
So we've got this down here, and then we can take this fellow over here.
Strike them down!
They've got 3 turns till they run out of supplies, and at the moment I'm quite happy to
Fall
sit
upon
and wait
them.
here.
For the glory of the Cymry.
Alright, so that's what we're going to do. We're just going to wait on that one there. Unless, of course, they try to involve themselves. Alright,
I go from strength to strength.
let's take a look here. So public order's going to go back up in a second.
We are Arthur's folk,
Alright,
true of heart.
let's take a look here. Yeah, I think we're going to continue
Warriors
to just
attack.
take these smaller settlements, and then maybe even we can have these guys come up
Right
from
now.
behind.
As you
Help
say,
them take Caer Gwent. Alright. Let's take a look here. Sure, I'll give you that. Tamworth is a fine city to be taking hold of. Now we need to work out what they're going to do.
My warriors will not
Now, I am
falter.
somewhat concerned of this fella here. We'll see where he
Not an
moves, and we'll hunt him down with these guys, and if he pushes in too far.
for the Cymry.
Alright, so we'll go 2 of those, and the rest will be those.
Victory awaits.
Okay, so he's staying. He looks like he's focusing on these fellas over here.
My warriors will not falter.
So he's got all of his supplies back. That's very good.
Attackers won.
We'll take Dennis Palace.
As you say.
Dinas Palace. Now, Caer Gwent, I'm quite happy to let. In fact,
Warriors attack.
that's interesting.
For the country.
So they got a garrison.
Rodri's son will
So
prove his word.
we'll send this guy back over here in a second. He can sort that out. Now that's a full 2020 stack now. They're going to start losing folk. Let's give you a priest. Alright. So I'm happy with that. We can knock that. We can knock that. Now, what was the other one? I think it was over here somewhere. Aha. That's the other one I wanted to change. Now, what we're doing, we could keep marching on down here, but I feel like that is stretching ourselves unnecessarily thin. It would be nice to have a second army up here watching this guy's back. We're not going to do that now. What we are going to do is move on. Sussex. Ooh, was not expecting that one. Alright.
Every man will do his duty. Get along
Move
there.
these guys on over here.
Eager for action.
We will eventually move them on up here. So again, I'm going to knock these two over.
Send them packing. Bring their doom.
Hopefully they won't get any frost bite.
Fall upon them!
Okay, next turn these
For
guys
the
should
cavalry!
be losing folk.
Don't waver!
And we have 2 turns. Government's available in Staffordshire. We'll give it to this guy, but we really need to temper his enthusiasm. We need to make sure he becomes a bit more loyal. And we'll find him a wife eventually. No. Okay. So, with governors, let's take a look here. Oh no, give him some loyalty. There we go. Actually, we're going to do this first. We shall bribe him with words, and we're going to... There we go.
Friendship may be of mutual benefit.
No.
It seems we could not.
I believe you're the one who owns land in my country. It's funny when watching this how fast things turn around for certain factions.
Warriors attack.
Ah, damn it.
Don't waver.
I did lose some.
Attackers won.
Yeah,
Hit hard and fast.
alright. So, yep. Let's go through all of our holdings at the moment. Okay. So what would we like here? I think... We'll put a church. Upgrade this fella. Now, we could add a supply grain there. I think we'll do that actually. Alright. So as these get on, this one here, -2 unit replenishment. So what that means is we have to wait 2 turns less. We can replenish our guys a lot quicker, but food upkeep starts to get high. So we are going to do that one now. Alright, let's take a look here.
Are the best.
We're going to go
Strike
thump
them
that
down.
guy, and then we're going to take that. Now, I'm a bit scared to move him across because we don't know what's waiting out here, but I'm going to do it anyway,
We will serve you
just
well.
to take care of Gwent a little quicker. Alright, these guys have one more turn.
Don't waver. Strike them down.
We're going to wait that one more turn.
If nothing else, will you at least take our gold?
Ooh. Not
You are
yet.
on.
I will take that offer in a sec. Alright, public order starting to...
I go from strength to strength.
Okay. Let's take a look here. Yep, so these two are changed into what we want them to change into.
Our spirits are resolute. Hit hard and fast.
I'm going to slap this guy around a bit. Yep, we've done that. We'll upgrade
Without
that.
question,
We'll give this one a quick
we will
repair.
serve you well.
Now, we're going to siege engineer this guy. Why? Because it takes less turns. Okay, this is good.
Let the enemy
We'll let them
beware.
settle, get those few troops back, and then we'll take that.
Every man will
Going
do
to
his
move him
duty.
here.
Bring their doom.
Gonna wait
Victory
one more
awaits.
turn until those guys
Don't
drop off,
waver.
or maybe 2.
Bring their doom.
Oh no, they do. Okay. Now again, this one is quite a simple matter of simply taking it. One of the better things about this total war is that every single city
At once.
is diverse. They're all different, the way they look on the map. Alright. Once we've done that, we're going to take these guys out. Again, we can add a governor. I never really intended on taking that area, but Alright. How's your loyalty? It's pretty good. Alright. Let's take a look here. You need a wife. I want to take a look at my family tree. Have I got any folk to marry off? I don't. Her down. Apparently she was quite brutal. Alright. So we've got low public order in one area now, but we can live with that. We will appease the church. Law courts, again, we'll just go through and make sure we're happy with everything. this is looking good. Well, we can have a royal estate here. Probably going to knock this one down. We'll find something else for this one.
Every man will do his duty.
Okay. Let's see here. We'll give you quartermaster. What we're going to do is we're going to wait until he recovers a little bit better. Then we'll push on into that other area. Alright, we're out of supplies, we're out of time. We're going to take this.
For duty.
Alright. Why can't we... Can't afford to. That's rude. Then knock that one down at least. We'll knock this down too, actually. We don't need that.
We are Arthur's folk, true of heart.
And we're going to move him
Battle
back
calls.
over here. Says we've got governance available. We'll wait on that one. Once we take Duet, we don't need this one here actually, so what we're going to do is we're going to create a mill. That will help. So let's go through these again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you're fine. 6, you're good. You're good. You're good. We're going to remove you.
For the
You're
glory
fine
of the
now.
country. Fall upon them.
Ooh. Alright, we're going to have to fight this one. Or... Let's see
Bring
here for
their
a second.
doom.
Yeah, we're going to siege them out of there, I think. Because their supplies will go down relatively quick. And what else do we want? You know what we can do? We're going to do this one here. Army supply.
For the glory of
What
the
does that
country.
do? Well, all your armies that are in your territory
Songs will be sung.
will be supplied at a much faster
My
rate.
warriors will not falter. Warriors, into position.
So they've got 3 turns. Now, if we take a look here,
Strike them down.
these guys have 1 turn until their supplies run out and 2 turns until they overall
Victory
surrender.
awaits.
So we're going to wait on that one. The other thing we're going to do is we will give a... Ooh. Now the question is can we take that last capital before they
My
start
power
wanting to
and
push
might
in on us?
grows.
So again, we will leave him here. Okay, the law field has been taken out. We're going to... Ooh, that's a very large and expensive church. Now, we're going to build a tannery. Where's the town watch? Yeah, we don't need that there.
My warriors will not falter.
So what we're going to do now is we're going to move this guy up here.
Away to war.
Build this one here. And what have we got here? Medium siege engines. See, this is quite good, but we're going to make sure our archers are fully up to spec. Build this one too.
We are Arthur's
Right.
folk.
He is
True
ready.
of heart. Bring their doom
This one is
for
very
the country.
Now, 6 turns until their supplies run out. So what we're going to do now too is we're going to stick in another governor. Okay. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to lower his influence because we don't need him that high. We are going to definitely lower his influence. And oh, we don't have enough money.
Attackers won.
Okay, you're fine. We are going to give you a scribe since you're a governor. And we don't have enough money to add another scribe. Who is in risk of rebellion here? Oh, I see, yes, because we don't own that. Alright. Alright, let's see here.
Fall upon them! Bring their doom!
I think what we can do here...
Victory awaits!
No, we're going to keep
Strike
holding
them
on.
down!
Now, I'm just going to go on a short little break here, guys, and make myself a coffee. So, I will see you guys all in a little bit. Hey guys, so I am back. Yep, we're back on. Alright,
Warriors, attack!
so, gonna wait another turn. Oh, that's annoying. So yeah, it looks like my new headset has stopped working, which is rather annoying. But it is what it is. That's a shame, because that was a Christmas present from somebody very special to me. She's going to be very upset that it's busted in less than 4 months. However, we should be okay. Alright, so what are we going to do here? We're going to use every advantage, even though we've got the stronger army, I believe. So, what we're going to do is we're going to stick our fellas here. That'll do. Then we're going to have these guys in reserve over here.
Swordsman.
We're going to have our archers back here for now. We want to be flexible with our archers. Four. Our cavalry can be here. We'll have our commander here.
Your light melee infantry.
So let's see what these guys have in store for us. Alright, I see a problem already. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab these two sets of axemen. We're going to place them over here.
Strike them
We're
hard!
going to have these guys and we're going to place them here.
Pick those feet up. Now
Then
it's
our archers, what we're going to do is we're going to send our cavalry over here, wipe theirs out. That's going to give us flexibility. We're going to move our archers over here. That may take them a hot minute, but I think that should be fine. What we're also going to do is we're going to move our spearmen up here. Put these guys into shield wall, because good luck charging a shield wall.
We are the cavalry!
Alright, here we go.
blood will flow.
Our guys are definitely going to take those out. As to why that's on fire, I'm not sure. Oh, that's right, we don't own the settlement. Okay, burn it all.
See, they flee before our might.
Raiders.
Okay, I'm seeing problems starting to appear here. Come on. Come on.
And again. Mangle them.
Show us the foe.
Ready and willing.
Alright,
Up the pace.
now what we're going to do is we're going to set these guys to open fire right about
March
here.
it is.
We're going to move our cavalry back in a sec.
Heirs of Arthur.
Once we've destroyed this one. Yep, here we go. Cavalry back here.
Let's go to
Archers, do you think? We're just going to pepper the crap out of
The
them.
battle is turning in our favor.
Again, these guys really aren't doing too much here. There's no way they're getting around.
Shot me!
Right, boys. Let's get them.
Actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to hit these guys. We're going to hit the commander.
Missiles fire! Bowman!
Jesus, guide our blades!
This is weird. What's going on here? Some type of glitch.
Who needs
It's
thrashing?
alright, we'll help the PC. What we're also going to do is we're going to throw caution to the wind here, and we are going to charge guys on him.
Axemen! Mangle them!
Now we're talking.
Going to move our cavalry in too. Absolutely ridiculous AI here. Does not know what to do. Okay. Now we just got to be careful because they've got one set of fighting.
The enemy
scout
general
ready
is
to-
dead!
Oh, excellent. Enemy general is already dead.
Ranged attack!
Take out these archers.
Up the pace!
We're going to move
Quick
very
march it
quickly
is!
through here.
Spearmen!
Spearmen run through here.
That's the way!
The enemy's routing!
Swordsman!
Swordsmen, take them out.
Cavalry! That's the way. See, they flee before our might.
And our archers are
Show us
doing
the foe.
good work here.
Missiles fire!
You know what?
Now we're
All of
talking!
you fire
Double
at
time,
that
men.
one.
Combat's in our blood!
There's our Viking scout
Now
unit.
we're talking.
Show us the foe!
As well, Axeman.
Spearmen!
As of honor. Cavalry, keep your marks.
Then all at once,
Who
they
needs thrashing?
broke. We can end this battle. I'm pretty sure this automatically goes to us. And they do have a lot remaining. Add them to our little group.
On duty.
Excellent. Alright. Now these guys should start, hopefully, calming the hell down. We shouldn't see another uprising here. Okay. Governance available. That's annoying. Okay.
For the glory of the Cymry!
Very good. Risk of rebellion. Back over here. Alright. So, what are we going to do?
Resolute. Songs will be sung.
We're going to play this out a little bit. We're going to send this guy over here. I'm going to try and, this is all we need to do, is we only need to capture that one last settlement.
My efforts are rewarded.
First thing we're going to do, generals. Oh, come on. We'll give you an estate too. How's that sound? Clinnock. We need to talk. Alright. Cadwell. Get you seeking a wife. Well connected. That's perfectly fine. Regis. Educated. Excellent. We do love ourselves educated women. They bring nothing but good things to our society. Alright. Now, we do have the governance available still, so we're going to try this. Okay. Let's take a look here. You have a lot of influence. Very good.
Fall upon them.
Alright, let's take a look here now. You are also a governor. Yep. We're liking this.
We will serve you well.
I'm going to move into Snottingham
Glory
here.
awaits us.
I often wonder if Nottingham, whether the yes is silent or whether it's again, we're just shy from turning that into that.
My
I mean,
warriors
we could
will
slap
not
him
falter.
around a bit, but what I'm going to do for now
Ready to serve.
is again, we're just going to move him down this section here. Reason for that is we can capture this quicker, but also we want to capture these two. Now, if we take a look, if we go to war with these fellas, here's the problem. All this up here is undefended.
Ready to serve.
But what we have to consider at this point is that hopefully these guys, the Anglo-Saxons or Wessex, is going to make peace with us once we capture that final settlement. Okay, first thing we're going to find that last, I think it's in North Mercia, yep, this one here, I'm going to change him around. Alright, this will sort itself out. Again, we'll knock this one down. The other thing I want to double check actually is make sure that we're taxing everybody. So yeah, we're not taxing you, which we're about to. We're going to tax this province now. Alright, now you can usually tell if you've taken the tax off a province because it's bare blanket 0. Okay. So next we're going to double check everything else. Yes, we're happy with all. Okay.
We will do you proud. Get moving.
Move these guys down. Now we're going to take this as soon as possible.
Strike them down.
Yeah, we're just going to auto-resolve this one. And occupy.
Right now.
All of a sudden, we've gotten everything we ever wanted. Alright, skills available. Regis, we're going to give you another priest. Governance available in Duet. Strange, we don't own the entire thing. I thought you had to own the entire Catawal. No. I mean, we could give it to Catawal. We're just going to have a little chat. Make sure he's... can't add his loyalty yet. Alright. Now. Now.
An ill wind brings
Wessex.
such visitors.
Let's have some peace. And you're going to pay me for said peace.
Though not ideal, this arrangement is acceptable.
Is there anybody else that wants to fight? Nope. Vetterborg, Irish Vikings. Now let's take a look at you. You've got a few enemies here, my friend. They're much more powerful than we are apparently at the moment.
Every man
So,
will do
what are we
his
going to do
duty.
now?
Honor and glory.
Immediately we're going to move these guys over here. You guys will do the same thing. We're moving you up here.
We will serve you well.
Alright. And also because we've got a lot more money now, we are going to, if I can find it again, pop, pop, pop. No, not that. Why are you not happy? You're fine. What is it we were going to change? You're okay. You're more than fine. You're okay. You're okay. I mean, we have those two. You're fine. You're fine. I feel like it was a glass manufacturing. This must have been it. So we're going to go back to you. We're actually going to knock you down, pick you up. Let's take a look here. North Mercia. Okay. While we're at peace with everybody, we're going to focus our economy again. Take a look. Let's sort some things out. Now, I reckon copper, iron, wood and lead. We have one of those there. Could build a church. Unit morale. I reckon this fella here could be one. Yep, we're going to build this fella. We're going to remove that one. Alright, then we're going to take a look at buildings constructed. Masters of Warfare, that's good. And we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to just go down the line, making sure that there are very particular units that we can now sort out. You're fine. North Mercia. Yep, we're going to get some good commerce out of this one and this one. Other than that, I think we're in a good position now. So again, we're just going to watch our guys move to the west. What you'll notice too is our guys are moving a lot quicker now too. Because we've got a lot of those upgrades. We've also got this for 3 turns. That's nice. Okay, now, what else do we want here? -5 food production. So, storehouse just gives you 60 food production, so we've already got one of those. Alehouse, +3 public order, +280 income, +3 unit morale, or 30 minus food production, 140 from income from commerce, 280 from commerce. I think we're going to build an alehouse. Now we've got low public order in North Mercia again. So, yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to bump this one. These will balance this out over time. So we've got a fairly solid... So if I did this, all of a sudden we're not looking too sharp. But no, we can settle for here. But what we're going to do is we're going to take a look down here. So I reckon, yep, we're going to have that one, but we're going to knock this down. We don't need a garrison
Every man
here.
will do his duty. March
We're going
on,
to
men.
move this one over here. We're going to
Eager for
move.
action.
We're going to move you down here, my friend.
Let the enemy beware.
Then we're going to move you
Away
up
to
here.
war! We serve.
And what we're going to do actually is we're going to move this fellow here. So it doesn't need to move as far. And the reason for that is because we've got a garrison set up here. So if this gets under siege, he is going to be able to get there fairly quickly. But also, if we put him here, he can protect these two other settlements. Now, you're wondering, who am I protecting them from? Well, somebody we're not at war with yet, but we will be soon enough.
For the glory of the Cymry.
So, what we're going to do is we're going to take our turn again.
I go from strength to strength.
Here we go. Sure, we can give him a little money for his silence. Again, just making sure that we have everything as we want it. Let's double check these now. Now, Dewitt, obviously they're a little low because they're split. Again, these guys will get a little happier. Sister. Now that's interesting. Why are you not as happy as you could be? 5 from taxation, 3 from events, 1 from allegiance. So that allegiance will drop off completely soon. This public order here, that's a problem. We're alright though. So one of the other things we're going to check now, so we're going to double check. I'm going to drop your influence to a degree. You're fine. You're fine. Governors, you're fine. I'm going to drop that. You're fine. You're not fine. In fact, you're fine. Catawal, you're definitely not fine. Yeah, we're going to publicly thank you. But we're also going to lower your influence. We are definitely going to lower your influence. Knowledge, prestige. While we've got the money, we're doing that. Okay, skills available. So here's the other one. We're going to give you a priest. I like my my lords quite pliant. Now, what are we going to do here? We're going to marry you. We'll give you some incentive. Go. I've got a friend who's just gone up to see an exhibit up in Melbourne. That's interesting. What is... I hate it when you, like, you got the word on the tip of your tongue. You're a... There we go. Okay. Make this lovely. It's always better to talk. Got a few acrimonious folk here.
True of
Well, the reality is, this time and age, nobody is as powerful as the king. Okay, let's take a look. Let's find you a wife. Take her hand. Again, I'm going to go through all of these. Ask. Yeah, we'll publicly thank you. You're fine. Catawal. Bribe you with words. You're fine. 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 Statesman. We're going to ask you to... going to pay you off. Not that I'd like to, but we will have to for a little bit. Okay. Now, let's go through and make sure everything is ticking along. Yep, this is all good. Alright.
My rank has increased.
This seems to be working out fine. Okay. So again. Bang. Alright, this is good. This is what we want. So this here again basically allows us to gather units a lot quicker. The question is what do we want to do first? We have so much we could research. Alright, we're going to focus on economy for a little bit.
Rodri's son will prove his
Now,
worth.
here's the question. Do we have enough? We could build another army. In fact, I think we might. We're going to put them here. And we've got the right guy for
My
the job.
warriors will not falter.
Alright. But what I'm going to do first is I'm going to have him here.
For the glory of the Camry.
But I'm also going to start phasing out some of these older. So we've got 2 out of 3 royal spears here. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove 2 of these spears and replace them with royals. Now, cavalry as well. We're going to remove 2 here and we're going to replace them with much better ones. Okay. Now the reason for this
My
is,
warriors will not
for the most
falter.
part, we just want our units to be standardized.
My men are the best.
Yeah. So one other thing I'm actually thinking, and I might do this now. Let's take a look here. Yeah, we're going to try and get ourselves some catapults, I think. Catawal, you can have a priest. Okay, wait another turn. So army supply will be running out soon enough. That will drop.
I go from
back.
strength to
There we go.
strength.
Patrols finally have been demolished in the full. We're going to do this. Okay, now we'd like something else. Maybe another estate? These guys don't have a church. We're going to build a storehouse because we have a church here. Now let's
We will do
double
you
check.
proud.
Do we have any more? Doesn't look like it. But we're going to go through. We've got a tavern. So we can definitely bump those up. Let's take a
Our
look at the
spirits are
makeup here.
resolute.
So what we really need. Yeah. You're fine.
We will serve you well.
You're our complete army, our
Show us
king's
the
army.
foe.
You're fine.
Every man will do his duty.
What we're actually going to do is we're going to remove one of these guys and we're going to add another sword unit here. We could, I mean, here's the thing. Let's take a look here. 35, 41 on armor. Shields are 36, 36, so there's no change there. Morale 64, morale 67. Speed is identical. Melee skill 48 and 50. Melee damage 38 and 34. So these guys do less damage. Charge bonus 26 and 41. So technically the axes are better, I think. It's really difficult to 48, 50. Okay. One of the other things we're going to do eventually is if we can get catapults. Ooh. What are you? You're a governor. We'll give you some more scribe. So one of the things here is... Who am I raiding today? At the moment, I'm not raiding anyone.
My
So,
power and might
what
grows.
I have done is I have pushed out and pushed into who are these guys again? These guys are Wessex, I believe. We've taken some territory from them. We had a big war before, but fortunately for us, Wessex were also fighting these guys over here, who used to own all of this section. So these guys here owned all of this. So what happened is we took this section and this section off Wessex while they were fighting these guys. They really didn't have enough to push us out. And then we took all of southern Wales. And that was easy enough to take. But the whole goal here is to take all of Wales, which is basically this section through here. Or Greater Wales would be this section through here, up into the river. Anyway, point being is we've got this little part here. We're not at war with these guys yet, and we have no agreements or alliances or anything with them, but they are extremely powerful. So what we're going to do, we're going to do two things, I think. We're going to shore up a treaty potentially. Let us see here. I think... Who are you? You are Orkney. So let's take a look here.
Now.
We can have a declaration of friendship with Orkney.
Satisfactory outcome.
The good thing is we do not have any borders with them really. So we don't need to stab them in the back later. Now, Norse Gaelic. So these are the guys we'll probably be fighting in a second. Yep. Now we also have Maid over here. I reckon Maid are probably not too happy with these guys, so let's go and take a look at Maid. Who's in it? Beterborg and the Irish Vikings. Okay, so they're not fighting them. So let's take a look here. So they've got military allies with these guys here. Right here. Okay. So, we are preparing for a potential war here. So, what we're going to do is we're going to make sure all our governors are doing what they're meant to be doing. Again, we're going to remove... Basically, we need to make sure, I prefer their influence to be under 5 or 6. So they can't challenge the king, basically. So you're a governor, so we're going to give you a scribe. That's going to make you a more efficient ruler. Now, we're going to go through all... We can do that. So most of our provinces are fully owned, except for this one here, which is where we're about to go to war with these people. Then we're going to fully own those provinces. Now, North Mercia is still a little unhappy, but it's not too bad. So, what are we going to do? We're going to check here. So, autumn, we're now in autumn. And we're going to go into winter. So basically, yeah, the Norse Gaelic faction is who we're probably going to go to war with. Oh, Mans, by the way, I know Nymph is busy today, but I'm looking at starting a new campaign, a new D&D campaign in probably the next 3-4 weeks. I've got people coming over today, so they're going to discuss the campaign, where it is and that. But this is the one that has elements of Dragon Age in it. So if you and Nymph are interested, just send me a message, make a time or something, and we can maybe meet up and we can potentially talk about it. So we've got my old boss from work, the guy who worked at the gaming shop, he's definitely in. My brother that I live with, he's going to be playing, and Oat Milk, my partner, is in on it too. So we would effectively have, let me see here, that's 3, plus if you two join, that's 5. And it's probably going to be 3 Sundays of every month. So we usually take the first Sunday off, and then the 3 Sundays after that we play. So if you're interested, let me know. Like I say, I know you guys are busy this weekend and I think next weekend. So if you want to talk about it, we can just work at a time. I'm pretty easy, as you know, in more ways than one. But yeah. Yeah, no problem at all. Yeah, I forgot that they kick your butt out to the street on the weekends. On the main streets. I was going to say too, but I was wondering, do you get like better pay if you're working on the weekends? Like, does your rate go up? Okay, so these are often good to read too, so you can keep an eye on certain things. So you can see here, certain attributes to governors and other folk. Ooh. Provisions. Alright. Provisions is good. Alright. So we're doing quite well here at the moment. I'm going to go through this again. Double checking. Oh wow, that's expensive. Okay, so it only looks like we've got the one. Where is it? Over here. Excellent. So we've got 2 farms here, so this will expand. So this, let's see here, 30% income from farm. So that's going to add. We're already getting 461 income from farm. So that goes up by 30%, and so does that one. Oh, that sucks, Dick. That's bullshit. I hate it when that kind of thing happens. I was actually thinking, so 2 things. First one, this is a real coffee at home. So this is the first real coffee in my Pokemon cup that I've had in 8 months now. So hopefully I won't get an optical migraine from it. It might happen, it might not, but they don't hurt in my case, which is good. I just kind of lose sight in one eye for a couple of seconds. And the other thing is, I was looking at potentially looking at doing a job as like a lollipop man or something, like a school crossing guard, I think you might call them. Because they're decent pay for what they are, and you're only working like 2 hours in the morning and 2 hours in the afternoon, so that's fairly doable to me, potentially.
We are Arthur's folk.
But I'm going to be doing that probably.
Let the enemy beware.
Probably. In the next 3 months, depending on how I feel, because I'm on these new medications. Okay, let's take a look here. So we've got another army on the grow here. On the go, we're going to grow. So what we are going to do is... Ooh. Okay, we're not going to do that because we've got no money. Yeah, and that's exactly the kind of job that I need at the moment. Okay. This man is unhappy with you. He's been using his gold to influence to sway others against you. Counted their work. Ah, good. So see here. Clinic, he's a governor. He's industrious, level 2. Unit replenishment is +2. So it's always good to double check these things. Devoted, so corruption gets gone down with him. Lush, there we go. Chuff to bits. Alright. Underground estate. So that's been built now. Again, we just check all of our settlements. Yep, they're coming along nicely. Now, we do not need to attack this straight away. We have some time.
For the glory of the Cymry.
So now, we're going to add these guys to this army. And that should be training, because what we have here is we've got a Mathrafal, which is a sparring arena. And that means these guys get chevrons the longer they stay in this settlement, so they become a more experienced army. Okay, I didn't know that. That's kind of cool. Yeah, it's a kind of job that I see, like, in its own way, it's kind of fruitful and enjoyable, I'd imagine. And if, not that it's lax, but if it's flexible, then I think as a job for me, I think I'd feel pretty good about doing it, you know, and just bringing in that little bit of income that could really work until I start to feel, you know, marginally better and I can go back to doing other things. But yeah, okay, so let's take a look here. We're in spring. Let's see. Now, our research is going well, but I think at this time we're going to
My
do
warriors
this.
will
So
not falter.
what we're going to do is I'm going to save this quickly, just in case.
Every man will do his duty.
There we go. Let's take a look here. So, yep. Declare war on them. They have an ally.
Agreed.
Occupy this immediately. Sea Kings are a danger for us to ignore. We must secure our coast completely by eliminating them. Destroy Dyflin and Sundra. Okay, we can do that. All of a sudden, we're doing a little better. And we go next to yeah, that's what I thought too. I mean, I'm literally next to a school, and I have a go. Oh my god! I just saw like 5 20-20 stacks.
My
Shit.
rank has increased.
Buildings constructed. Okay, so we've got an ale house. Built a storehouse. That's good. And the Royal Law Court. That's also good there. That's bumping that up. Okay. Let's double check a few things here. These guys are fine. These guys are fine. These guys are fine. They're fine. Okay.
We will do you proud.
We'll take this settlement here.
Agreed.
Oh, here we go.
A true king leads from the front, by his deeds and noble example. By your hand the people are united, joined at last in common cause. The annals of history will talk of your deeds in reverence of this great feat. All hail.
There we go. I am Lord of Wales. So this is a short kingdom victory. But we're going to continue. Because we're going to conquer the entire isle. There we go. Things have been updated. Your faction is now Kumara, which is one of the kingdoms of Wales. Your faction bonuses have been upgraded. Ooh, okay. What's my faction bonuses? Summary. The Welsh kingdoms. Heroism. 50% charge for all cavalry units. 5% unit morale in own regions. Okay. Let's take a look here. Leaders' influence. Yeah, we're doing all right. Again, yeah, we'll just give him a priest. That'll make him more loyal. Yes, I united all of Wales under my banner by taking those settlements. Okay. So let's take a look here. We'll add some axemen here. Alright, let's take a look here. So we nearly got heavy siege engines, so that will make life easier if we have to siege anything. Now, here's the question.
We are Arthur's folk.
Do we move these guys out to here? I think we should.
Get moving.
Because I saw something which made me poop myself a little. That. Jesus Christ, that's like 5 20-20 stacks. Now, what we can possibly do is this. We can
My time is precious. Do not
ask for
waste
a
it.
treaty. We could offer to make a payment here. In fact, we'll give them everything.
We don't want peace with you.
Uh-oh. This isn't working.
I hope you will not try my patience today.
We could offer them peace here. No, yeah, that's not going to work. Okay, looks like we're in trouble at the moment. But we do have some fairly large armies of our own. What we're going to do, though, is we're going
The
to
glory of the Cymry.
move this guy up here
Warriors
as well,
into position.
while we can. And we're going
Ready
to
to
move... No, we're going to leave this guy here. Hopefully their armies aren't going to try and land in the center here, because that would be a quite easy takeover. I regret getting rid of the garrison here at the moment, but they should hold for at least a turn or two if they do decide to attack further south. So what I might do is I
Let the
may
enemy beware.
move these guys up here. That should do for now. Right, we're in summer, so we've got 2 more. Yeah, this looks unpleasant. Oh my god. I don't think I've seen a stack of so many 20 stacks all in one area like that. I guess that's what happens when you play it on like exceptionally hard. And all my guys are spread out. Like if I concentrated my armies, I could do this. Oh god, counter the claims. Okay, this is good. Siege Masters. These will help us if they do try to siege us. So that's why we continue with that.
For the glory of the
Okay,
Cymry.
so we're going to send this guy into Lampedan.
Warriors into position.
This fellow
Every man
here
will do
is
his duty.
definitely coming up here.
Take
This
up
guy
action.
I'm happy with here.
We will
You,
serve
my
well.
friends,
Get moving.
are going to go in there. Okay. I'm going to let us take a look here. So Wessex really isn't
I have
happy with us.
received you. More than that, I cannot promise.
Yeah, we're not having a declaration of friendship. I could offer them a payment, which would be considered a gift. We'll give him a small gift.
We'll take your money.
Yes, you will. You'll take my money. Okay, so here we've got our current diplomatic relationship with them. Obviously, they're very, very unhappy with us. Total attitude is -226, -190. That'll be in the next turn. So it'll go down to 190, but it's still in the negative. That's because we took a shitload of land from them early on. Now, let's see here. So gift is only 10. We don't want to give them too much money because they could turn around and bite our heads off with it. Okay, who is friendly with us? These guys, who basically have nothing. These guys don't mind us. Kent is a vassal. Maid, on the other hand, Maid is interesting.
All right. Persuade me.
We could. All of a
right,
sudden,
then.
we've got a declaration of friendship with somebody who's right on their border.
All
Why
right.
don't we sweeten the deal a bit? We could
Persuade
offer them
me.
a gift.
Most generous, I must.
Thank you. Okay, relations are improving there. That's good. So, what we're going to do, I'm just going to wait and see what happens here. Now, these guys are definitely going to hit us in the north. The question is if we lose a 2020 stack army to, you know, a battle with about 3 2020 stacks, are we going to still be able to hold? I think we can. Genealogy overload, that's always a fun one. Ooh, and look at that. All of a sudden, somebody who we're not even allied with, we're friendly with, has decided they're going to start hitting that faction. So what we're going to do now is let's take a look here. Look at that. You know what that means? These guys here and these guys here are going to start attacking them in Ireland, which will hopefully...
All right. Persuade me.
I'm going to offer you guys a gift.
Most generous.
All of a sudden, we've got friends in Ireland.
You're a welcome sight.
I can't make friends with you. I am
Both
friendly
my
with
heart
you though, so
and my
again,
ear
what I'm
are
going to
open
do
to
is I'm going to offer you a gift.
Most generous.
There we go. Alright. So yeah, our relations with these two are definitely on the up and up. Orkney... Don't know why we're deteriorating with you guys. War with Norse Gaelic Sea. Why is that? Why do they condemn that? They don't like any of these guys over here, so we're not going to... I think we
Do
might
not
even have to
abuse
cancel.
my hospitality.
Yeah, we can't cancel it because we only signed that not too long ago.
I
Oh, I
have
see.
received you. More than that, I cannot promise.
If I give you another gift...
We'll take you.
Okay, so that's improving slowly. What I am hoping to do is basically
My warriors will not falter. Step up now. We serve.
okay, that's good. Basically making sure I don't get hit in the back from Wessex while I'm got all my armies on the western side here, because we could lose a lot of territory rather quick. So what we're going to do, again, we go through every turn, double and triple check everything. There we go. Now, one thing we can do too is, so we can see that these are all green above the board. All of a sudden, if I decided to turn the taxes right up, still green above the board. In fact, that's what we're going to do. Because if the taxes are high while they're high, and you can get away with it, then definitely do it. Alright. So, the other thing is, food consumption is higher than food production. If your faction has a food surplus, then this settlement can import food to feed their populace, otherwise it will suffer from famine. Alright, so what we do have is we have a granary here, so this does bring in some food. Now, it's the same issue here in Stafford. Now, Stafford is bringing in a lot of money. In fact, yeah, the second highest proportion of money. So what we could possibly do here is we could take out the foundry or one of these things and then replace it with a food producing building here, but that's not necessary at the moment.
Rodri's son will prove his worth.
We're going to end the turn there. Yeah. All right. All right.
My warriors will not falter. We will do you proud.
We'll get these guys in up here.
Our spirits are resolute.
All right. How we want to do this? 1 and 2. Perfectly fine with that. Now the thing about this army is we don't need any cavalry because this is primarily bolstering what we've already got here. Now if we had another army we could place them here, but I don't want to make this too weak because this guy's basically not only covering this section here, he's covering all of this. And that'll take him, it takes him probably 5 turns to get from far west to the far east. I would like to have another small army here, but we don't need it at the mo. Let's take a look here at attitudes. So Wessex still hostile but slowly improving. And we'll leave that as is. Mide, again, slowly improving. Let's take a look at treaties here.
Oh, let's hear it. Then they'll decide how long you...
Yeah, they're not going to make peace with us. Orkney aren't either.
Both my hearth and my ear are open to you.
Okay, what we're going to do is we can see... No, he doesn't want a defensive pact with us yet. But what we can do is we can offer him another gift. We'll make him a little happy.
Generosity.
In fact, what we're going to do as well is we are going to try to normalise relations with Wessex for now.
Your presence is unwelcome.
So again,
but I will
we're going to
hear you
offer
out.
him a gift. In fact, we're going to offer him a middling gift.
You're
So let's see here. Yeah, our gifts are starting to make a bit of a difference here. So these guys won't attack us straight away. Hopefully, if they do. Okay. Really don't want to have to fight those Norse Vikings, but I will if I have to.
My efforts are rewarded.
Alright. So I'm just organising this meeting with people. Alright, so hopefully this D&D meeting will go quite well. Alright, let's take a look and see if we can get these to turn on again. Yeah, it looks like these are buggered, unfortunately, which is a real damn shame because I just got them not too long ago. Everything seems to be falling apart now. Alright guys, I'm going to be back in a hot minute. I will be right back. Alright guys, sorry about that. Just remembering I should close the door. Like I say, I don't live alone. Alright, let's get back here. Alright, Mide and his vassals, Mide Irish Kingdom. Oh wow. What is this one? -1 public order in all regions. Okay. Catapults. Alright. This will work well. You'll find there. Okay.
We serve.
Seem to be doing alright at the moment.
True of heart.
Okay. So we're going to leave this as is for now. We'll add another axeman. There we go. This is fine. Okay. Alright, these guys are very happy. So again, just double checking. Everyone seems to be quite happy. Let's double check over here. Cassesta seems to be the one that's slightly less happy. No, you're fine. So the question is now, what do we do? Let's take a look. So Wessex is still hostile, but improving. And we could offer
Your
him another
presence
gift.
is unwelcome, but I will hear you out.
Don't know why we can't offer them a larger gift.
Your visit comes at an inconvenient time.
Out of curiosity, I'll see if yeah, they're not going to want to make peace with us.
You're a
Might,
welcome
on the
sight.
other hand,
What can I do for you?
give you a bit of a gift.
We're happy to take your coin.
There we go. Alright guys, give me 1 second. I will be right back again. Sorry about that, guys. I just had to let the old partner in into the house. So, a few interesting things. My other headset does charge and work. It's just not charging on this new cable I bought in here, which is weird. Yet my phone still charges on it. So I don't know, because it turned on just 30 seconds ago and I only changed it over to a different cable 10 minutes ago. So maybe there's something to do with that. Now, the other thing is, as I was just talking to my partner about the idea of becoming a lollipop man. And I think that's a very good idea. It works well with my schedule.
Men are the best.
Like Mans said, it was it is a fairly flexible position as well. So I reckon that's quite good. I'm definitely going to try and do something like that. Alright, let's see here. Again, let's check. Maid is very friendly with us. Don't know why these guys
I
aren't.
look forward to hearing what you have to say.
Past treaties with Wessex. They don't like me giving stuff to Wessex. Okay. Well, it looks like our relationship's actually improving. So we won't give them any more.
I hope you will not try my patience today.
Again, he's not happy with us. And if anything, we could... yeah, no, mine's smashing into them now.
Let the enemy beware!
Alright. Let's take a look at you, my friend. So first things first, we're going to drop that. You are already more than loyal. So what we're going to do is we're going to make you a champion.
For the glory of the company!
For you, my friend, you need a wife. And we're going to make you a quartermaster. So this looks fine. Alright. Again, we shall double check. Double check certain things here. Governors. Yeah, we're gonna... Okay. Give him a bit more loyalty. There we go. Skills available. Ridrick. Okay. This is fine. Again, Maid has definitely taken the brunt of the heat here. Okay. Let's just double check everything is as it should be. So these will take 4 turns, but they'll be fully spec'd by that time. This is really good. Okay, a church. Now this will drop public order by 6, but that only drops it to 10. Office Dyke, yep. Staffordshire, yep, you're all good. Okay, so these are all good. Now here's the thing. What do we want to do? We're going to enact this one again. Why? Because this is what we want here. We want to make sure all this is working abundantly well. Okay. Excellent. Okay, we now have access to these. Alright, let's take a look here. So many things that we want. Again, probably best to focus on military right now. I mean, this would be good. But we're going to go for the spears first. That's what we're going to do. Okay. Now, let's take a look here. We could build catapults for some of our armies. So what we're going to do first is we're going to build a catapult for this army here, since they've got a free space.
Serve you well.
Now we only need 4 of these guys. So we're going to do this, and we're going to build a catapult for these guys. How are you lot doing? Okay. The other thing we're going to do is we're going to get rid of one of these, replace them with one of those. That's good. Bit by bit, we are making our armies more efficient and more proficient. Ideally, though, I do want one of our
My
armies
warriors will not falter.
sitting here. That would be good. But we'll leave that for now. All right. All right, this is working fine for us. Okay, so again, moving on. Here we go, professional spearmen. Okay, we're going to upgrade our spears again. Skills are available. Okay, again, we don't like them being above a certain level. So again, we're going to check back here. And again. Governors. Fine. Statesman, we don't have to worry about that. Okay, so he's only 34, so we're going to see if we're going to get him a different one. I'm going to try to expand our family a bit here. Works for me. This is looking fine. Okay, the other thing we can do is we can start offering some estates now, because we have so many of them. So what we can do here, now we don't want to give it to anybody who has too high influence. For example, we got this fella here, we could give him one. In fact, that's what we're going to do. We're going to give him one, because he's going to give us 20% more food faction-wide. We could give him another one. Him, not so much. This fella here, we could give him one potentially. So again, we're going to do that. So all these others are right where we want them. So for every estate that we give away, it gives them a +1 in influence, and it can give them a +1 in... I mean, Athelwell we could. Let's take a look here. I feel like Athelwell, we're going to give you church. So we get +5% income from all provinces on that one. Now he's up to 6 and 9 in loyalty. Now, this fella here, he's only a 5 and 8, so we could do the same thing. +10 fame faction wide, +1 loyalty. Yeah, we can live with this. There we go. So 6 and 9. Now, you're only a 4, but you're... Yeah, we're fine here at the moment. So we're giving out a few estates. The king doesn't need more than probably 10 estates. But the other thing actually, now that I remember, if we take a look at these estates over here, where's the king? Here. So take a look at these estates. These estates give us quite a big bonus. These noble estates. So... +3 tax in all provinces, things like that. Now again, let's take a look here at the things we can control and the things we can't control. Again, gifts. Now, Kent we are on good terms with, but they're with the West Saxons. The Irish Vikings are basically nothing now, and they've got so many enemies, so we don't want anything to do with them. Sussex we're fine with, and again we're improving relations. Orkney relations aren't improving. They don't like who we're buddying up with. Wessex, again, it's improving slowly over time. But we're not friends, not in the slightest.
I hope you will not try my patience.
Peace treaty. Intriguing. Ooh. Okay.
Peace?
No, they're not going to take it. But we're definitely not going to pay them for it. Okay, we've got another couple of viewers coming in. Hello, my name is Brickphone. I play a lot of different kinds of games. At the moment, we've got this campaign going. We're going to leave them alone. Okay. We are playing as Wales in Thrones of Britannia. Okay, this is good. Peace treaties. Got a few peace treaties going on here. Okay, let's double check all our settlements. Working out very well. All of our settlements are what we want them to be. Okay, here we go. Looks like we're finally starting.
Our spirits are resolute.
Okay. One more turn until we get another one of those. Okay. So if I get another one of these, that'll leave us with 4 spots left, which we'll fill with more elite spear guard infantry. Okay. Washing out every column. I understand this. What food have you got? Inertia creeps in. Is what it is.
Every man will do his duty.
Okay. This is good. Alright, let's take a look at these Okay, we're still very good friends with Maid. Looks like they're actually lost a fair chunk of their land further north. Orkney, again, not as much. Okay, Wessex. Again, we're improving with them slowly. So I don't think they're necessarily going to attack us straight away, which is good. We're going to give this guy a siege engineer token. So what this means is that if he becomes the commander of an army, he's able to quicken how fast he can take a settlement if he's sieging it. But more importantly for us, he's a governor of a settlement, and while he's there, we get 2 siege holdout time in our local settlement. So if this comes under siege, we'll be able to hold out for 2 extra turns. Some Mad Max. Yeah, some bastardized Mexican food. Actually, it's funny that you say that. I had some Cuban food last night. My stepdad, Marlon, he's good friends with some Cubans back in the States, and he learnt this Cuban chicken dish. And it's kind of like it's like a version of it's like a version of fried chicken, but like the crumb on it was just so nice. So we had some of that, and then we had like some Asian fusion stuff which my mum made. It's like a what do you call it dish? So it's like a Macanese, they call it. So that's like Macau food. So they're like a mixture of like Latin, Portuguese stuff and Asian food. So what? They just send an army in my territory. Hate it when the AI does that and think that there's not going to be any consequences. Now, he hasn't attacked us though, so that's a good.
My power and might grows.
So yes, we've got some foreign trespassers.
No.
Finnegal and Eilic. Okay, so we've got some master spearmen now. What we're going to do is we're going to finish this one off here. So again, this allows us to get spearmen quicker. Regis, we're going to give you a priest, so you're more loyal to us. Now, we're going to work on our armies here. So let's see. Yeah, not for 9 turns. Okay, so we're going to upgrade all of our spearmen now.
We are Arthur's folk, true of heart.
There we go, that's what we want to see. So these are Tallulah Spear Guard, some of the best spears in the game.
We will do you proud. Honor and glory.
Then we've got some Valley Mailed Spear Guard, they're alright too.
Beware.
Bang. Okay. Yeah, it really was. It was actually good. They had some family friends over from Cairns last night, and they're like, we're having a big dinner, and I was like, depends on how I feel, which is my normal answer to pretty much everything these days. Oh, that's not good. They've declared war on us. And we have absolutely no army there. So what we are going to do is we are going to ask for a peace treaty. Okay, we've got a peace treaty. Nice.
Oh, let's hear it. Then I'll decide how long you
Peace treaty, yep. Okay. Wessex. That's not good. So what are we going to do? First thing we're going to do, let's take a look here. Look at our settlements. Alright, these are all fine for now. We're going to take a look at our armies.
Cymru forever!
Our armies are okay. We're going to give you Quartermaster again, so he'll move a bit quicker.
For the glory of the Cymru!
Alright, what we are going to do, we're into autumn. So, first thing we're going to do is we're going to move an army, start moving armies across here. In fact, I'd be almost tempted to send an army across here and start smacking these guys about a bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to send this guy down here.
Show us
and we're going to send this guy over here too. I didn't do anything to make him do that. I even tried to appease them. I gave them some gifts and things like that. So that's basically giving them some money and things to try and normalize relations with them. I mean, they weren't happy that I took two complete provinces from them before, which I kind of understand. But that was like 20 turns ago. Okay. So, born governor. We're going to stick to declare our authority there. Okay, that's not good. Buildings constructed. Yes, yes, okay. Well, all of our building chains are fully maxed out now. Let's take a look. So we're going to take another turn. Oh yes, I fully intend to show them the error of their ways. If anything, once I kick their butts out of my territory... Oh, yeah, they've already started taking my territory. We are going to hurt them.
My rank has increased.
It's better to talk. Okay, traditions of the spear. So we can get spear. Ooh, we can get better spearmen now at a faster rate. Okay, we're going to now focus on cavalry.
We are Arthur's folk, true of heart.
So again, we're going to smash that son of a bitch in the face. He's probably going to be moving further in to try and take some of these other settlements. What we are somewhat lucky about though is they haven't hit us from this direction. Now, I can actually see that my partner is using my ChatGPT account to start making images of her latest character, which is quite hilarious. Alright. Now, we do have this fellow here. We're going to leave him as is for now, actually. Let me just double check something. Alright. These guys have screwed up royally. Yeah. Oh, there's another 2020 stack. What we have to be careful of is this. Now, if this drops far too low, our guys are going to start starving. Okay. Orkney has declared war on Wessex. So, what does that mean? Well, let's take a look on the map. This is Orkney, which is where we get the term for the Orkney Islands. Now, they own most of the Highlands in Scotland there, but they also own a huge chunk here. They'll be able to hit these guys from the north. Now, we're not necessarily friendly with them, but it's enemy of my enemy is my friend. Now, we're going to take this one back. It looks like he's moved his army out of the city here. So instantly, we've got... Why are you on yellow? Oh, I see. Okay. So there is a marsh along here and running through certain terrain is not good. Okay, so what have we got here? Again, siege. And again, siege for this fella. And for this fella, yeah, we can give him a priest. Alright, now, let's take a look. Armies to the south.
Son will prove his worth.
Again, moving in. And moving in. So, yes. Good luck if they're going to try and hit that. In fact, what we're going to do is I'm going to try and get this guy to come out here too, because they're going to have 2 20-20 stacks. Alright, now, the next thing. What we're going to do is we're going to enact this. So, an army supplied, what does that give us? 5 supplies in our own terrain, 25% replenishment multiplier, which means that any units that aren't up to full strength, we're going to be able to recruit more infantry by 25%. -2 food unit upkeep, which means that we're going to get more food during the stage for the army, which is great. Now, here's the next question. Once we take this out, what are we going to do? Well, we probably could take... We don't want to take this in the north here. Why? Because, let's take a look here. Because Orkney owns part of it. Then we've got the Vikings here, they own part of it. Yes, exactly. Hungry armies are losing armies indeed. They march on their bellies. So, what we could try to do is take this eastern section here and we can cut off what's left of Wessex in the north here and let Orkney have that. Then once we take all this, we could make a peace with them for a few turns, and then we could march down south with impunity and take everything. But yes, we'll leave this for a turn, we'll see what happens. Okay, yep, immediately they attack us. So what are we going to do here? We're going to take a look at their army specs first. They are very similar to ours. In fact, this army here has got more chevrons overall than us. But I reckon we could take them. So, we're going to fight this in battle. Delete that. Oh, do you mean... let me see here. Going to block them. We're going to ban them. There we go. Yeah, I've been getting a few of those where they're like, oh, do you want to... yeah, they ask if you want followers and all this shit. Obviously, it's spam and stuff like that. I really don't care too much. I mean, you can only... I'm sure there's like hundreds created or thousands created daily, and they just keep reappearing no matter how much you block them. Okay, look at this. Okay, here's something here. If you take a look at the battlefield, and we can set up anywhere in this yellow area here. Now, we are up on a hill. So, what we're going to do is, because soldiers get tired when they run up hills, but more importantly, archers get a buff that lengthens our range. Oh. So what we're going to do is this. We are going to pop, pop, pop our guys like this. In fact, we're going to make it over here. Then we're going to 2 and 3. So what we're going to do, we've got this section 2. These are spearmen. You always have spearmen protecting the flanks. Number 3, we're going to do the same thing over here. So our line is quite thick. That's how we like them. They're well protected. Okay, number 4. These are our archers. We're actually going to stick them up front here for now. We're going to put them in guard mode. Now here's the kicker. We're going to make 2 lots of cavalry. So this is going to be section number 5. Section 5 is going to go over here, protect this flank. Now section 6, because we have horse raiders, they're light melee cavalry. These guys are heavy melee cavalry or elite. And then we've got our commander, and he's very heavy. So we're going to make this section 6, put them in line. We're going to move them over here. Now, everything's protected. I'm going to start the battle, and we're going to watch this happen. One of the best things that we can do here is we can look at it from this point of view. Now, unfortunately, they don't have lines indicating elevation and deviation, which is a shame. Let us take a look over here. I love zooming in. In fact, something we might do a little later in another session is
Right, boys, let's get them!
just got a message from somebody.
Shatter their forces! Blood will flow!
Okay, here we go.
We'll ruin their day!
Now, like I said, because I've got a second monitor, it sounds like you've been having
boys,
similar
let's
problems
get
here,
'em.
mans. What's happening to me is because this is an older game, it doesn't like being set up on a dual monitor. So all of a sudden, OBS and Twitch don't want to come up on my screen to the right. So I'm using my phone to sort that out, to run that. Not that it bothers me too much, but it's kind of a pain because I bought this second monitor thinking that I could... Oh, here we go. We're in range. So, let's slow this down just a little bit. We can see our longbowmen. Look at the range on this. So you can see these red lines which show us exactly how far they can shoot. But it also shows the enemy. Look how small their ones are by comparison. But what we are going to do is we're going to move our archers back up here now and keep them well out of range of their archers. We just wanted to launch a few volleys. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to move our cavalry back a little bit too, so they're out of archer range. Because they're a little vulnerable to that. What is not vulnerable is, take a look at this. This is our shield wall. All of our units are in shield wall. They take a vastly smaller amount of damage when they're like this. And they also can... oh, here we go.
Combat's in our
How
blood.
far forward? Oh, we can almost hit them from here. So we're going to move our guys
Pick
forwards
those
just
feet
a
up.
little.
They've got us in missile range!
We're going to see... Come on. Oh, we're just a little more.
Double time, men!
We'll ruin their day!
Alright. Their archers are going to be in range now, so let's take a look at this. Our archer's going to fire back down. See, you can see the field fire. Here we go.
Under enemy fire! We're taking fire!
There you go.
Missiles, watch it! Incoming!
Dropping now.
Missiles, watch it!
Okay, keeping an eye on the flanks. Okay, what we're going to do is this. We're going to smash into their cavalry.
Cavalry! Cavalry! Arrow volley!
to make sure that we take their flexibility out.
Show us the wall.
Here we go, smashing into them.
Who needs thrashing?
Okay.
Our general is under attack.
So you say that, but our general's doing the attacking. Okay, we're going to get our archers to focus these units down here. We're going to move our guys out of here. Move them into the tree line there. Whoa, 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 whoa,
See,
whoa!
they flee before our
This
might.
is what happens sometimes. God damn it. We'll lose some archers there. We don't like losing archers. Okay, these guys will hold for a bit. Okay, so again, we're going to get our archers. We're going to move them along here because we want to hit these guys again.
Show us the foe.
Now we're talking.
Our men run from the enemy. This is shameful.
They're firing at us.
Oh, we lost this one over here. Oh, they had archers backing them up. Okay, that's not good.
Let's go
That was
to
a
war.
solid unit of heavy cavalry, that one.
Combat's in our blood.
Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to move our cavalry at the back here. We're going to smash into these archers. We're going to have our archers zone this
Arrows not
filth out.
combat's in our blood.
These mailed horsemen, we should be able to take them.
I think we need to move back.
Alright, we're going to smash into that one. Javelin men. Okay,
Ready
what
and
we're going to do
willing.
now is we're going to turn our archers around.
Thrashing. Let's go to
They got a
war.
cheeky couple of hits on us. And the other thing we're going to do is we're going to remove, we're going to have this one support those two. We're going to move these two behind.
Now we're talking. Let's go to war.
Again,
Show us the
and
foe.
then, what are we going to do here?
Guard the flanks.
We're actually going to move our archers down
Marching
here.
it.
We've broken that. Again, we're going to move our cavalry down here. We are going to punch forwards now.
Get a move on. Now we're talking.
The battle is turning in our favor.
It was never not in our favour. I had complete favour. Alright, now again, what are we going to do? We're going to move our spare units here behind and hit them again, support them. That keeps our the guys motivated to keep fighting.
Let's go to war.
But also it keeps these guys on the flank who are firing into them. We're not getting any friendly fire. So we're going to focus on those. We're going to focus on these. Now these long axemen, they have absolutely no protection. You see how they don't have shields? They have absolutely no protection from archers and they're out in the open here. So we've already shattered them. Okay, next we're going to focus fire.
See, they
the
flee
commander.
before our might.
Taily. Trash them.
And we're going to
Strike hard. Pick
move
those
these
feet
guys
up.
in on the
Quick
flank.
march it is.
We're going to move, widen them out into a wider stance. All of a sudden,
Show us the foe.
what's happening here?
Ranged attack.
Their commander is getting frustrated. He's being shot at, so he's going to charge this.
Spearmen.
But he's not going to make it very far. Alright, now we're going to push all of our guys forward now.
Now we're talking.
The enemy general is dead.
Enemy general's dead. That couldn't have come at a better time.
Cavalry.
We're just going to shift our cavalry out. Why? Because why fight him when we don't have to?
Brace yourselves, lads.
And they're going to have lost. There you go. All of that sorted.
Show us the foe.
Again, now just getting our archers to spend whatever's left of their ammunition. There we go. You can see them peppering them here. go. Oh. Look. Now, this is more important. We are going to use our cavalry, run them all down. As many as we possibly can. Why? Because we do not want to fight them again. Now, we're going to simply move our infantry back into line here. Archers, again, move them back. Not that it bothers me too much. We're going to have our cavalry basically just slaughter everything. The other thing that's quite good about this is that because your guys are basically slaughtering whole units at this stage with impunity, their numbers get bolstered, so these guys get chevrons for the amount of individuals they kill, and units and that. And these guys basically, they're not being attacked now, they're just basically running people down. So those numbers get pushed up immensely quickly. And one of those is our general. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to speed time up. These guys are doing great. And these guys, and these guys. And you can run down these guys, and you guys can run down these guys. There we go. Alright, so we'll just end the battle now. Decisive victory. We're going to save this one. Fight on the hill. Okay, fight on the hill. There we go. So we're going to save that. We're going to end the battle there. Alright. Now, I'm going to save this now, and we can watch that battle again. But the thing is that we won't be fighting it this time. Okay. Sure, we can add it. Oh, see, this is what I was worried about. So we've got two very large armies to our one. Okay, so we're going to save this now. We're going to jump back out, exit to main menu. And then I'm going to go to replays. So fight on the hill, that was the one we just fought. So what we're going to do is we're going to watch the replay. Now, I have full control over the camera in this one, so you'll be able to see this. Okay. And I won't have to actually control everything. So, this is from their point of view. They're going to have to run up this hill. See how they're moving quickly too? That means that they're going to get exhausted before they even hit our front lines. Whereas my guys here, they're not exhausted. They're just standing there. We're going to speed up time here. So you can see from this angle here, we've got a perfect view of them running up the hill. Here they come. Now these are our longbowmen. There you go. You can see them firing. Alright.
Watch for arrows!
Immediately.
Shooting at us!
Taking these guys all out. You can see the body starting to drop over here. Now at this stage, this is where we moved our guys back, our longbows back to stay out of range because we didn't want to lose them. But you can see them, they're firing uphill. Our guys are barely taking any damage. Why? Because they're still in shield wall. You might lose a few, and you definitely will lose a lot if they're getting hit from behind or the flanks. But when they're just standing here like this, see, I think we lost what? One guy there.
We're in missile range!
Alright, this is where we moved our bows back up. So, when I first started playing this is when this is how I learnt to play and what strategies I wanted to employ going forwards and what worked and what didn't work. There we go. Moving again. You can see the arrows going out and coming in. So now that these guys were in arrow range, AI likes to do this a lot. They know if they're losing the battle between the skirmishers and the archers and that, they will punch on in as fast as they possibly can. Alright, so he used his rally there. That's so these guys don't lose heart as quick. Why? Well, you can see here, their lines are starting to really thin out. 22 out of 60. 50 out of 60. So this one hasn't been hit yet. But again, they're focused on these. And you can see here, this is where we decide we want to take the flanks. So we're going to hit their cavalry. Now this here, this happened very quickly and I wasn't paying attention. That's why these got hit. See here, they kind of pull off and these guys don't follow. That was annoying. The other thing that was annoying is we lost this unit here. You can see why. These guys have turned their javelins around, they're picking them off. In a one-on-one, ours would have beaten them quite easily, but we weren't seeing them.
Flee before our
And this is where they hit. Oof. This is where they hit these guys here. See how quick we lose units when cavalry hits unprotected archers like that. So we've got an ultra, and they're trying to remedy that situation. Okay, so we punched up our Tallulah Spear Guard here. Again, these guys are absolutely excellent at holding the line, but they also have quite a solid attack as well. But generally you want to use them to hold a line, particularly against cavalry. Alright, now this is where we moved our guys back. Why? Because you've got these Militia Fjord Spearmen, Militia Fjord Spearmen. Now if you take a look too, they're, although they've got large spears, they're not particularly well shielded. There we go.
The troops are routing!
Yeah, there you go. Now they're routing with impunity. Okay. So again, not too worried about this. In fact, this one unit of Ultra, although it did take 50% casualties, they knocked out 3 of the enemy cavalry by themselves, pretty much. Alright. So Thanes are basically quite good swordsmen. They're generally the unit that's used by the Saxons and Vikings in this game. I'm pretty sure Thanes were only a Viking word at that time. But basically, I think Thanes were like they're more of a professional soldier unit. So like, traditionally, historically, they were kind of like mercenaries to some degree, but they were also like elite royal guard, is my understanding. Okay, so we've taken out this flank now, so all of a sudden we've got our guys coming back. Now you can see they're active. These guys are very tired. Like I say, it's always good to keep an eye on their stamina, but you can get a lot of information here. So you can see that this unit here is active, attacked in the flank. In melee combat is even, they're winded, they're eager, enemy is routed. Alright, so you can see all the damage that our archers are doing now, because they're just peppering them from the side. They're not hitting our guys. Because if you can imagine, if I'd sent the spears to attack here, the archers had to either have fire up over their heads or through them. And there is friendly fire in this. So you want to make sure. Here we go. We can see these guys moving up. But again, these guys have got large shields, but they're focusing on this way. You watch which way the arrows come from. All of a sudden, they're getting hit in the back. So those shields aren't going to do anything. They'll do very little.
The enemy general is dead!
There we go. Now, enemy general dying. So this is the enemy general's unit. See how we just lost 3 horses there? That was because of friendly fire. I didn't pull them back fast enough. So again, sorting that out. Now let's take a look over here. You guys are pointing out again. Basically one continuous long shield wall. These guys have kite shields for some reason, so Anglo-Saxons didn't have kite shields. That's a Norman type of shield. We have these kind of round shields. There we go. So that's pretty much the battle in a nutshell, and you can see here we're just letting the archers pepper them because again we didn't want to fight these guys again. So take a look at that. They just run into them. Bang. I'm going to speed this up. But yeah, you can see these guys are just basically running down everybody who's retreating at this point. You don't always have to do this, but I choose to do it because you don't want to fight a second battle or a third battle with them. Or more importantly, you don't want a couple of units surviving. You let them go because you want to focus on somebody else or somewhere else. And then these guys sneak in and start taking small territories. Alright, so thank you very much, Mans, always a pleasure. I am possibly going to be back on later tonight. Again, probably playing this. I might even look at playing Company Heroes 2 or Age of Empires 3. We'll see how I'm feeling. Today's going to be a long day. I've got, like I say, D&D prep. We'll see how that goes. But anyway, pleasure as always, my friends, and I will see you next time.